Hello, good morning students. Today we are going to see a new lesson, that is Haragallu by Sudha Murthy. Here, this is the first unit, isn't it? Here, in this unit, this is the last lesson, Haragallu. What is the meaning of Haragallu? Here, Haragallu means a stone bench that we can see in the village or in the park. So, Haragallu is a stone bench. Here, what Sudha Murthy tells about this Haragallu? What would be that? Here, let me say about Sudha Murthy first. Sudha Murthy was born in 1950 at Shillong in North Karnataka. An M.Tech in computer science. She teaches computer science to postgraduate students. A prolific writer in English and Kannada. A prolific writer here meaning a good writer in English and Kannada. She has written novels, technical books, travelogues, collections of short stories and non-fiction pieces. Haragallu is taken from The Old Man and His God, Discovering the Spirit of India, 2006, Penguin Books, New Delhi. So here, Sudha Murthy has written number of novels and technical books and travelogues, and number of collection of short stories. Okay, here it's a short story. Here Haragallu is a short story by Sudha Murthy. Here it's about the childhood days of Sudha Murthy. How the childhood days makes her mind to be in peace or gives her energy. Okay, here let me see that. Remembering the good old childhood days often fills our mind with freshness and vigor and revitalizes us enough to go forward with confidence. So, that is, childhood days makes Sudha Murthy to be in fresh, and it gives us energy, and that makes her to move forward with confidence. Here, everything she was doing with her confidence. Whenever she often thinks of her childhood days. Okay. So here let us say about Haragallu. Hot summer days remind me of my childhood in a little village. There was a large banyan tree right in the middle of the village, and I would spend many hours playing under it during my holidays. The tree was like a massive umbrella, with its branches providing much needed shade and succor. Travelers spend some time sitting under it and catching their breath before going on their way. To make them comfortable, there was a Haragallu under the tree. Haragallu literally means a stone that can bear weight. It was a large flat stone placed horizontally over two vertical ones, thus making a stone bench on which anyone could sit and rest for a while, chat with the fellow travelers and exchange news of the road. Cool water would be kept in earthen pots near the bench, and people could quench their thirst before starting their journeys again. I am sure similar simple arrangements can be found in villages all over the country. Hot summer days remind me of my childhood in a little village. Here she was remembering. Who was remembering? Sudhamurti was remembering of the hot summer days, especially the summer vacation. Here how she spends in the little village. How the childhood days was in the little village. There was a large banyan tree right in the middle of the village. There was a large banyan tree, and the children used to play under the tree. Here there was a large banyan tree right in the middle of the village, and I would spend many hours playing under it during my holidays. We too will think that of the childhood days, how we spent under the tree, in the house, like that, isn't it? So what are the things we play that we will remember? So here there was a large banyan tree. Here Sudhamurti was thinking about the large banyan tree. Whenever she was thinking about the village, the mind first start with the banyan tree and about the grandfather. Okay. So here I would spend many hours playing under it during my holidays. The tree was like a massive umbrella. What is the meaning of massive? Big. Okay, massive here meaning big. Here, big umbrella with its branches providing much needed shade and succor. Here, succor here meaning support. Okay, so here the big umbrella. Here, how she was saying about the banyan tree. How she was comparing the banyan tree. Here, the banyan tree was like a massive umbrella. That is, was like a big umbrella. വലിയൊരു കൊട പോലെയാണ് ഏത് banyan tree എന്നിവിടെ പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ് സുധാമൂർത്തി. Okay, so here with its branches providing much needed shade and succor. Succor here meaning support. Okay, succor here meaning support. Here travelers spend sometimes sitting under it and catching their breath before going on their way. So it's a village, isn't it? So the people, the Haragalu was under the banyan tree. Okay, where the Haragalu? The Haragalu was under the banyan tree. So the travelers are the people who are passing through that place. They used to sit under the banyan tree to take rest. So they will keep the things, whatever in their hand or on their head, they keep that on the stone bench and they used to sit in the Haragalu. Okay. So the travelers spend sometimes sitting under it and catching their breath before going on their way. So before they start to travel again, they used to spend some time by sitting under the banyan tree. So to make them comfortable, there was a Haragalu under the tree. Haragalu literally means a stone that can bear weight. So here Haragalu here literally meaning a stone, okay, bearing weight. It was a large flat stone placed horizontally over two vertical ones. So there are two vertical stones. On the top there was a stone horizontally. Okay, so above the two vertical stone there was a horizontal stone. So that is the stone bench. That is Haragalu. Can you understand? So here thus making a stone bench on which anyone could sit and rest a while, chat with the fellow travelers. So they are chatting with the fellow travelers. Now we are chatting in the phone, isn't it? We are chatting in the phone for a long time. Whoever may be, isn't it? So here, this person that is in the village for before a long time, these persons are sitting and chatting with the co-travelers. Okay, here the co-travelers, and they are spending a long time like that. Here it was a large flat stone placed horizontally over two vertical ones, thus making a stone bench on which anyone could sit and rest a while, chat with the fellow travelers and exchange news of the road. Cool water would be kept in earthen pots. Here earthen pots, what the meaning of earthen pot? മണ്ണിന്റെ കുടത്തിൽ കേട്ടാ, മൺകുടത്തിനാണ് ഇവിടെ earthen pot എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. So they are keeping the water in the earthen pot. And near the bench, and people could quench their thirst before starting their journeys again. So before they start to journey, they used to quench their thirst. അവരുടെ ദാഹം തീർത്തിട്ട് അവിടെ മൺകുടത്തിൽ വെള്ളമുള്ളതുകൊണ്ട് ആ വെള്ളം എടുത്തിട്ട് കുടിച്ച് അവർ ദാഹം തീർത്തിട്ടാണ് അവരുടെ അടുത്ത യാത്ര പുറപ്പെടുന്നത്. Okay. I am sure similar simple arrangements can be made in villages all over the country. So in all the villages we can see the stone bench and the banyan tree in all the villages like that. It's a good memory. The Haragalu in our village holds special memories for me as it is inextricably linked with my grandfather. So here Sudhamurthy was thinking about the village and the grandfather. Whenever she used to think of the past, okay, about the village, she was her mind first thought about the banyan tree and the grandfather. So here the special memories for me as it is inextricably linked with my grandfather. So here you can't separate here the banyan tree and the grandfather. Okay, whenever she was thinking about the grandfather, she used to think about the banyan tree. Whenever she was thinking about the banyan tree, she used to think about the grandfather. So both are connected. Here inextricably here meaning it is not to be separated. Here he was a retired school teacher and would spend hours every day sitting under the banyan tree and talking to those resting there. So here the grandfather, Sudhamurthy's grandfather was a school teacher, retired school teacher, and he used to sit in the stone bench or under the banyan tree and used to talk to the travelers who are coming to that place and talking to those resting there. When I would get tired of playing, I would sit next to him and observe the people he was speaking to and listen to their conversation. So after a long time, when she was tired of playing, after a long time of playing, when she get tired, what she was doing? She used to sit near to the grandfather and hear the conversation of the travelers with her grandfather. Okay. I would sit next to him and observe the people he was speaking to and listen to their conversation. Most of them were villagers taking a break from their work in the fields nearby. So number of the people who are coming to rest, most of them were travelers or the villagers, and they are they are getting break. Okay, they are finding time to break and come to sit under the banyan tree and talk to the grandfather. അപ്പോൾ ഈ വില്ലേജസ് അവിടെ ഫീൽഡിൽ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്ന സമയത്ത് അവർക്ക് ബ്രേക്ക് ഉണ്ടാവുന്ന സമയത്ത് അവർ വേഗം ഓടി വന്ന് ഈ ബാനിയൻ ട്രീയുടെ ചോട്ടിൽ വന്ന് ഇരുന്നുകൊണ്ട് ഗ്രാൻഡ് ഫാദറിന്റെ കൂടെ സംസാരിക്കുന്നതാണ് എപ്പോഴും ഇവിടെ ആർക്കും ഓർമ്മയിൽ വരുന്നത്, സുധാമൂർത്തിയുടെ ഓർമ്മയിൽ വരുന്നത്. They had to walk long distances each day, carrying heavy burdens on their head. So here they had to walk long distances each day. So the travelers, they used to walk for a long time. So in between that time they are finding a place to rest under this banyan tree. They had to walk long distances each day, carrying heavy burdens on their head. What they are keeping on their head? Heavy burden. And here, tired out by the heat, they would drink the cool water, wash their faces with it and chat with their grandfather. So tired out by the heat, the travelers or the villagers who are working in the field, they are getting tired. And after that what they are doing? They tired out by the heat. Why they are tired? They are tired by the heat or by the work. Here they would drink the cool water. So here they are coming under the banyan tree and they are drinking the cool water and they are taking rest, and after a long time they are refreshing their mind, and after a long time they are moving from that places. So here, tired out by the heat, they would drink the cool water, wash their face with it and chat with the grandfather. Okay, they are chatting with the grandfather. Their conversation would be about their daily lives and worries. So what they are chatting? They are chatting about the daily lives. ഓരോ ദിവസത്തെയും ജീവിതത്തിനെ കുറിച്ചിട്ടാണ് അവർ ചാറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്, അവരുടെ വിഷമങ്ങളെ കുറിച്ചിട്ടാണ് അവർ ചാറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. Okay, so here that's the time. Okay, after the chatting, the travelers or the villagers, they are getting refreshment. Okay, they are getting fresh mind, and they are moving or the relieving from their place. Okay, so now let us stop the class here and let me see in the next class. Thank you.